Click on subscribe, click on the bell icon to get notifications from India's smartest channel, TRS Clips. There's only like one physical difference between a man's body and a woman's body.
Yeah.
But people look at that one small difference, which is probably 1% of your whole existence,
Yeah.
as like a 50 or 60%
Yeah.
weightage. Which is the next question I want to ask you. We're in your house right now, and I'm seeing like
Welcome to my home.
so much spirituality around me. Like, you guys can't probably see it in the frame,
Yeah.
but there's like a huge spiritual presence in this house.
Thank you.
So, and I know that, you've been to Isha.
Yeah.
You've tried your hand at meditation. You do yoga.
Yeah.
That's what's getting you more of the peace in life.
No, I don't think yoga can get you peaceful. Peace is a very, I think till we as humans and individuals don't take it into our own hands and we keep blaming this and that and exterior forces. It includes yoga. The more you try to bring in things to bring you peace, it just doesn't happen. It's just something you have to do for yourself.
So,
So yeah.
Chal, I'm gonna ask you this because you've been on front of the camera for way longer than I've just been doing this for like 4-5 years of my life. I've reached a stage where I see fame going up, okay, and I wake up every day. I don't know whether this is because of lockdown or what, but I wake up every day with this little sense of like, where's my life going? Like, all this is great. I'm working hard. I know what I'm doing. But where is all this going? Like, that whole existentialism question pops in.
Yeah.
And the answer to existentialism often is spiritual practice. That's what all the yoga schools, the spiritual schools teach you. That everyone has this void of not knowing their internal purpose after their career is sorted. After
Yeah.
you know, okay, my career is done now. Like, I know that it's going well. But then you still feel empty beyond the point. It's that same concept of you need to become rich and famous and then realize that that's not it.
Correct.
So do you still have that? Do you wake up with existential questions where you're like, why am I doing this? Why am I working so hard?
I used to ask that a lot. In fact, that's like when I started journaling when I was like 12. That was the first question that I wrote down. It's like, who am I? It was the first question I wrote down.
Like, you look at your hands and say, why am I in
Yeah,
this
why am
body?
I this? So who am I? This was like the first thing that popped up into my head. But I feel like if you really want to answer that question is that you need to stop obsessing about it. Even trying, when you try, right? I think the biggest problem is we try too hard. Sleep, peace, poop, all happens when you chill.
Like, you just need to go with the
You
flow.
need to just chill it. You cannot, the more you push things, the more further away they get from you. And I think for me, that's my answer to what happens after you've professionally reached where you want to reach. And especially, I would like to ask you, what do you think? What has fame done for you? What changes has it brought in your life?
Like, I think my core need in life is that I want money to be able to create change. Like, that's what I'm working towards. And fame is the step towards that money. But it's like the same thing you said, that it's taken away a lot of personal space where I can't just go for walks and all that anymore. Like, and that's who I really am. I want to wear shorts and just get out of my house and all that.
Or you also have problem wearing shorts.
Yeah, something like that. I mean, like,
I
people.
thought it was more a girl problem.
No, people take you less seriously. They expect you to always be wearing. Yeah.
Wow.
I don't know whether it's a YouTuber thing or it's also the brand I've created. It's like very suit wearing and like all that. So once people see you in gym shorts, it's a little off for them.
People are so judgmental. That means.
And a lot of people, like, I mean, they come, they'll meet you, they'll say, oh, we didn't expect you to be so normal. Like, and
Yeah.
I'm like, dude, I'm just like you. It's just that I found myself in this life. But to answer your question, lately, like, I have up and down relationships with fame. Sometimes I really enjoy it because I see what it does.
Yeah.
And then sometimes I think that why am I chosen? I also have a strong sense of this thing that anything you create is not your own. Like, everything works through you.
Yeah.
Especially if you write, if you think of even businesses, those ideas of business that
You
pop
don't
in
know
your
how
head.
the hell they pop,
Exactly.
right? It's so weird.
Yeah. And then after I've read a lot of spiritual books, I've realized that often if you're spiritually aligned, those pops happen way more. And that's what I've noticed in my life also. Like, the more I got into my meditations, the more I got into my sense of faith, the creativity expanded a lot. Like, if I could think of only one video per week, today I'm thinking of like 5.
Yeah.
And that's not age. That's not a part of being at the process. That there is some higher power. And then I questioned a lot of the people on the podcast. People like yourself, people like Amish Tripathi, people like, these big businessmen, army people. I asked them that what happens in your bodies when you all are going into like combat. And all of them said the same thing. We feel there's an external force acting through us. You know Prateek Kuhad is, right?
Sorry, I don't know him, but
Prateek,
you can enlighten me.
He's a very big indie singer.
Right.
And even he, like each of his songs, when you listen to it, you know that there's something different about this guy's music. Like how the first time we heard A.R. Rahman, you know that there's something different about A.R. Rahman.
Yeah.
I feel the same thing with Prateek. I'm not comparing them. I'm
Sure.
just saying that they both give you that.
Absolutely.
And even A.R. Rahman says this. I've read interviews of his where he said the same thing, that it's never you yourself creating your wealth or your career. It's always an external force acting through you.